The good doctor awoke to the usual sound of his alarm. He couldn't shake off the dreams of the night before. He tried to dismiss the experience of the night before as he'd always done, but there was no way to accomplish this feat. As he sipped his coffee, Durable mused that it was naturally difficult to avoid thinking about a thing when you were consciously trying not to do so. Despite all his knowledge, he found himself trying to divert his attention from the dreams by trying to force his mind to focus on how wonderful his eggs and bacon tasted, how good the Danish pastry was, and how he loved his coffee. He was certain that he would look weak if he brought this dream up to anyone, especially Marilyn, since he was the one who had taught her most of what she knew. It could have been male ego or simple arrogance, but to ask for her help in determining what meaning, if any, his dream had was out of the question. When Marilyn met Stephen in the office, she spoke first. "Steve, I had the most unusual dreams last night. I think I'm letting John's story get to me." "It could be." He paused. "You know, he's usually early, but today he's late." "Yes, that's odd. But as I was saying, I dreamt about all kinds of landscapes and structures on Matemo and Siena. It's strange how all the details of the sky color and sun come through so vividly, and how I dreamt of the dark sky on one world and the purplish sky on the other. There were also two strange messages I got from the aliens. Of course, it was only a dream." Durable listened intently. He hadn't dared think about the planets, but now he had to admit, as Marilyn's account of her dream was almost identical to his, that John's story was rubbing off on both of them. Yet he somehow felt that this explanation was missing something. The phone rang. Marilyn answered, listened intently for a minute, then turned to Stephen. "It's John. He says that he'll have to come in next week. He wants to say something to you." Stephen took the phone and spoke. "Yes, John, so you can't make it this week? Is everything okay?" "Of course it is. As I told Marilyn, I feel you two should have a lot to talk about now, as you have been contacted by the aliens. Try to tell me that it is purely a coincidence that you both had the same dream. Then, Doctor, try to explain to me how I even know about this fact.